Stand by for Enigma.
During sophomore year, it was a struggle. Tates Creek really helped me find my community. I was introduced into a little small club. It was nothing public, but it was a community of, there was teachers, counselors, and students. A whole bunch of people did it. But it was a really fun time part of my life, and it helped me feel truly connected to my high school.
I think for me, music has also been a really big part of my life. I went to a arts middle school, and so when I went into high school, I was scared that I was not going to have that many opportunities to do art and stuff. But I think Dunbar, being in the marching band and being able to play in the pit orchestra has really let me sort of experience music and given me a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't have had.
I've been part of like orchestra since 4th grade, so that was something I immediately entered in as soon as I got to high school. And music's like my whole thing, basically. And so being there, the students, the teachers, they all helped me to want to grow, to want to learn.
I remember my first day, I sat down and this guy I'd never known or spoke to really, right? He comes up and says, "Hey, you look cool. Let's be friends," right? And it's so weird, you know, you don't expect people our age to do something like that, like at all. But it happened and it caught my attention. I'm like, heck yeah, dude, let's do it. And from that day on, I still talk to him, we sit together, and I'm like a part of his friend group now. And it's cool, I like it.
One of the missions of Fayette County is to like foster community and make sure that we are able to be ready for global society and be like these awesome citizens. And I really do think that we have like achieved that, especially with like what you guys have been saying through like college, like your plans and the way your counselors have helped too. Like that's awesome. Like, do you guys still like feel like that like, yeah, I am ready to be part of like society. I'm ready to be an adult.
Our tech schools really helped with that. Like I didn't even know what they were before I came into high school, but I think that really helps with that.
I always want to do philosophy. I'm a big thing in believing those certain kinds of things, and I want to see what there more is to know, because like you said, you know, there's always more to be found out. There's always more to discover. So there's just, and philosophy is really where I think I'm going to find some of the stuff I like to do.
What I want to do is just go to pharmacy school, but I also want to experience some stuff like traveling abroad and doing research outside of Kentucky.
What I'll miss the most is community. I'm part of orchestra, I'm in TSA, I'm in Spanish immersion. And I've been to school with my Spanish immersion kids since elementary, since kindergarten, and they're all grown up, and I'm like, wow.
I remember our 5th grade play, Little Mermaid. I was one of the Mer sisters. It was so fun, and I remember working so hard on memorizing the 3 lines that I had as this Mer sister, singing that little song with Flounder and all the things. It was so much fun.
5th grade graduation for me was actually more or less probably one of the more fondest memories of just my entire life. There were so many things going on at the same amount of time. Graduating to middle school, I was
it was like the big like, whoa.
Yeah, it was the big like, oh my lord, I'm actually taking some right steps. I think 5th grade was probably the foundation of thinking, you know, other than video games and toys and, you know, wanting to be the coolest kid on the block, I mean, I was starting to find the bigger steps of life.
My fondest memories are probably in high school, just because of, I think you really make a lot of lifelong connections with people, and I've made just a lot of amazing friends and met a lot of amazing people that I will definitely have throughout my life. And I think they're people that I can always go back to no matter what my future is and whatever their future is.
I write music for a string orchestra.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Thank you. I had my first world premiere, my junior year fall concert, and I got the opportunity to conduct my own piece. And I just remember standing there, feeling like I was on top of the world.
What's the emotions right now?
To say that, you know, you're graduating and that you're done with high school, it's a shocker. Because you really think about from kindergarten to senior year, everything you've done.
I feel like I still remember the day. Like I used to sit, count how many grades I had left on my fingers, and now I'm here.
I remember like freshman year, I didn't grow up around Lafayette or like that whole area, so it was just for me, new place. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get close to these people. And now at the thought of leaving, I'm like, oh, this is upsetting.
I think I'm just most excited to see where all these people end up, because I've made so many close connections with them, and I really want to see them succeed, and I know they will succeed. So just seeing where everyone ends up and seeing where life takes them and all the opportunities that they get, all the amazing things they'll accomplish is what really makes me like excited to just graduate.
I think I'm ready, like really ready to get out there and just do my thing, you know?
What I'm gonna miss most about Fayette County, most likely, is the teachers, the students, staff, just everybody who gave help.
I would never have gotten the knowledge that I did. I would have never acquired the skills that I got. And I couldn't say I was ready to leave and be ready for this world if it wasn't for those teachers.
A lot of accomplished people come out of Fayette County because they're handed such nice opportunities, and we foster kids that like take advantage of those opportunities, and really care about their communities.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Thank you, Fayette County.
But here's what's funny. Want to hear something funny? Ring.
You may be seated. Good afternoon, honored guests, teachers, administration, friends, family, and most importantly, my fellow 2025 graduates. My name is Tamia Green, and I'm a senior in the Leadership Academy. Today, I would like to introduce our distinguished guest on stage. Dr. Demetrius Liggins, Superintendent of Fayette County Public Schools. Dr. Houston Barber, Deputy Superintendent of Fayette County Public Schools. Dr. Bill Bradford, Assistant Superintendent of Fayette County Public Schools. Dr. James McMillan, Chief School Leadership Officer of Fayette County Public Schools. Mr. Tyler Murphy, School Board Member of Fayette County Public Schools. Miss Amy Green, School Board Member of Fayette County Public Schools. Miss Penny Christian, School Board Member of Fayette County Public Schools. Mr. Eric Hale, Executive Principal. Mr. Eric Neely, Academy Coach. Miss Brandy Ashford, College and Career Coach. Dr. Fred Snodgrass, Freshman Academy Principal. Miss Lindsay Arnold, Freshman Academy Principal. Mr. Kendall Kearns, Engineering Academy Principal. Miss Rebecca Shear, Informational Technology Academy Principal. Miss Meredith Ramage, Leadership Academy Principal. Miss Jamie Daly, Medical Academy Principal. Kayla Sanchez Sarita, Academy Ambassador. Nicole Picard Ramirez, Senior Class. Margaret Walanja, Senior Class. Maria de los Angeles Rios Rodriguez, Senior Class President. And Trina Aqua, Senior Class. Class of 2025, congratulations, we did it. It is truly an honor to stand before you all today, but I have to be honest, I was apprehensive to take on this challenge. Giving a speech at graduation, it seemed massively overwhelming. I haven't always felt seen or heard, so this moment feels so surreal. When I pictured standing on the stage, I thought maybe it'd be because I tripped walking across it, yet somehow here I am, not falling, but speaking. My experience in high school wasn't the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There were no mansions or dramatic entrances, and it definitely wasn't Saved by the Bell. We didn't have flashy outfits, and our teachers weren't exactly letting us slide with a wink and a smile. For me, high school was more of being an observer and moving to the beat of my own drum. But between the highs and the lows, I found peace in the people who made me feel safe. To name a few, thank you, Ms. Ashford, Senora Castrillon, Ms. Francis, Ms. Garvin, Ms. McGill, Ms. Mims, Ms. Young, Senora Verdecchia, and Dr. Snodgrass for always welcoming me with open arms. Maybe some of your high school experiences were full of fun moments that you'll cherish forever, or maybe like me, your years were filled with being overlooked, feeling isolated, and having growth that seemed as if no one else could see. Everyone has a story, and it doesn't matter what your pages were filled with. You are here, and you matter. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge anyone who has ever felt excluded, dismissed, judged, or simply felt like they weren't good enough. You are a big part of the reason why I'm standing here today. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize and to show appreciation to those who showed compassion and chose kindness. I'll never forget my sophomore geometry class when a new student, sensing I was struggling, quietly passed me an encouraging note. I still have it. It's proof that even the smallest act of kindness can leave a lasting impact. One of the biggest lessons I've learned while facing some of the unimaginable adversities is that strength does not always come from being the loudest voice in the room. Sometimes it's choosing to keep moving forward even though everything in you wants to give up. Through it all, I found something I've never expected: my voice. I learned that using it even when it trembles is its own kind of strength. To each of you who kept showing up, you've already taken the first step to everything you're becoming. Yes, we'll remember the awkward class presentations, the group projects that tested our patience, and don't get me started on the Wi-Fi that never works, especially when we needed it. But more than anything, I hope we remember the journey it took to get here. We made it through, and guess what? This is just the beginning. Before I close, can I ask my family to stand? I want to honor my village, my family. You reminded me of my worth and believed in me before I believed in myself. I wouldn't be here without you. I leave each of you. I'm forever grateful and will continue to make you proud. You may be seated. So here we are, closing one chapter and stepping into the next. Wherever life takes us, let's carry the lessons, the laughs, and the strengths we built. Class of 2025, remember this: every story matters, yours, mine, all of ours. And the best part, the next chapter is still unwritten.
Hola, bienvenidos a todos a la clase graduada del 2025. Mi nombre es Nicole Picard Ramírez y voy a ser la que esté dando el speech en español. Querida familia, estimados profesores, compañeros graduados, hoy nos reunimos para celebrar un logro trascendental, la culminación de un hermoso viaje donde cada paso ha estado impregnado de fuerzas y esperanzas. Para muchos de nosotros, el camino no ha sido fácil. Hasta el día de hoy se han presentado desafíos únicos, pero en cada obstáculo hemos descubierto una lección profunda en la perseverancia. Un valor fundamental que resuena profundamente en mi cultura y alimenta mi deseo de enorgullecer a mi país a través de la realización de mis sueños. Al mirar sus rostros, veo reflejadas historias de dedicación y sacrificio. Juntos hemos superado exámenes, largas noches y pruebas personales, unidos por un espíritu de superación que se ha enriquecido por la diversidad de nuestras experiencias. Hoy celebramos no solo nuestros triunfos, sino la poderosa fuerza de nuestra comunidad, donde todas nuestras culturas aportan una riqueza inestimable a nuestro crecimiento colectivo. Mis años en la escuela han sido mucho más que aulas y libros. Han sido donde se ha forjado mi identidad y donde he aprendido quién soy ahora y he empezado a imaginar en quién me convertiré en un futuro. Cada experiencia, cada amistad, cada reto superado ha dejado una huella imborrable en mi camino, moldeando mis valores y fortaleciendo mi determinación para lograr mis metas, honrando así mi herencia y mi cultura. Gracias y felicidades.
Habari za jioni kwa wote. Jambo. Kwa majina naitwa Margarita Wilonja. Nataka kuchukua muda huu kuwakaribisha ninyi nyote katika siku muhimu ya leo. Kitu kimoja ambacho nimetambua shule ya Bryan Station inacho ni kwamba inatambua na kusherekea kila mwanafunzi. Na leo tunasherekea darasa la 2025. Asanteni sana. Nataka kuchukua muda huu tena kusema asante kwa kila mmoja wetu kwa miaka hii 4 kukuwa rahisi bali tumeweza. Wafilipi sura ya 4 mstari wa 13 inasema, na yaweza mambo yote katika yeye anitiaye nguvu. Asanteni sana.
Hello. Okay. Good afternoon, class of 2025, parents and staff, and families. My name is Maria de Los Angeles Rios Rodriguez, your senior class president. I'd like to start by remembering someone who meant a lot to me, Tegan Whittle. He was a friend who brought light into people's lives without even trying. He deserves to be here with all of us today. But I know in my heart that he's watching over us, proud of how far we've come. So please join me in a moment of silence to honor his memory. Thank you. Before I start my speech, I want to thank God for guiding me and giving me strength throughout this journey. I also want to thank my parents. Gracias, mami. Gracias, papi. Thank you for making the incredibly hard decision, bringing me and my sister to this country so that we could have the chance to dream bigger, live better, and become the people we were meant to be. I know it hasn't been easy, and I will never stop being grateful. Thank you, and I love you with all of my heart. I also want to say I love my family, my sisters so much. Thank you for being my support system and my safe space. Over the last 4 years, people have always asked me, why are you involved in everything? Or why do you always do so much? And for the longest time, my answer was always, I don't know. But now I do. The answer goes back to one of the last words my grandma said to me before I left Venezuela 8 years ago. Inténtalo todo. Tú puedes lograr lo que sea si te lo propones. Try everything. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. Losing her was one of the hardest things my family has ever been through. My mom couldn't be with her in her last few moments. Instead, we were forced to be there through a screen, as we were already here chasing the life she wanted for us. But that pain, it's what pushes me. It's why I say yes to every opportunity, why I never let fear stop me. I do it for her. So I joined clubs I never imagined myself in. I took on roles I wasn't sure I could handle. I've failed and I've succeeded. I've cried and I've smiled. I've struggled and I've grown. But most of all, I tried, and I hope you do too. Especially in a country where you have the freedom and the opportunity to go after anything you want. Don't wait to be perfect. Don't be afraid to start, because if you don't try, you'll never know what could have been. and you might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve. Being with all of you has made me a better person. I've met incredible people with amazing stories, people who've overcome so much and taught me a lot. I'm especially grateful for the friends I've made. Thank you for supporting me, for laughing with me, and for just being there, making high school unforgettable. I'm proud to say that most of us are going to college, joining the military, taking a gap year to figure things out. And to every single one of you, I'm cheering you on. Whatever your path is, I hope the outcome is everything you dream of and more. To our teachers and staff, thank you. Especially to Mr. Wilhoit, Mr. Ware, Mr. Hampton, Ms. Roark, and Major Holland. Your patience, passion, and support never went unnoticed. You pushed me to think bigger, to work harder, and to believe in myself even when I couldn't. Thank you for being the perfect example of what a teacher should be. I'll always be grateful for the impact you've had on my life. And finally, to the class of 2025, this is our time to shine. We've grown, we've pushed through, and we've made it here together. Now it's up to us to take everything we've learned and turn it into something powerful. No matter where life takes us, just know the future is in our hearts. So let's move forward with courage, confidence, and the same heart that got us this far. The world is waiting. Let's show them who we are. Congratulations to us, class of 2025. Thank you.
Class of 2025, today we stand at the edge of a new beginning. We've laughed, cried, crammed for tests, danced at prom, and supported each other through everything high school threw our way. And now we've made it. We did it, class of 2025. But this moment isn't just about crossing the stage or getting a diploma. It's about rising into the world as thinkers, doers, leaders, and dreamers. As people who can spark change, build futures, and write stories worth telling. To the teachers, thank you. You didn't just teach us subjects. You showed us how to think, to care, and to rise. We carry your lessons with us. So here is my charge to you. Never shrink yourself to fit in. Take up space boldly and kindly. Never let fear silence your dreams. Run towards them, even if your voice shakes. And never forget, success isn't just measured in titles or trophies, but in how you treat others and how you stay true to who you are. Wherever you go next, college, the military, the workforce, or the unknown, go with confidence, go with hope, go with heart. Because the world doesn't just need graduates, the world needs you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's rise. Now, enjoy a video created by the IT Academy.
What is your name and what is your academy?
My name is Gracie Green and I'm in the IT Academy for the cinematography pathway.
What will you miss most about Bryan Station?
I'm gonna miss my friends for sure. I have shared a lot of memories with them throughout my senior year, especially just going out and filming and stuff, and I really enjoyed doing that, just hanging out with them. And I'm especially gonna miss the cinematography pathway because of all of the opportunities that I've been given. I feel like I can really express my creativity more, and I'm really passionate about what I do.
I'm Hannah Clark. I'm in the IT Academy.
What will you miss most about Station?
It's corny, but I'll miss the people. The people really make up everything. Like, it wouldn't be anything without the people. Like, my best friends have been there with me through everything, and they just create that school spirit that, like, it just makes a huge difference.
My name's Gracie, and I'm in the Medical Academy.
Okay, what will you miss most about Station?
The atmosphere and all of the experiences that I've got to have over the 4 years I've been here definitely just can't compare to anything else. Like, high school is just a unique experience that you can't recreate anywhere else, no matter where you go. And so I'll definitely miss all the opportunities I've got to have and all the people I've got to meet.
I'm in Xavier Hawkins Leadership Academy.
So what will you miss most about Station?
Definitely miss the teachers and how they always inspire us to be better, kept us on the P's and Q's, and also wanted us to overachieve at what we wanted to do in life.
Maria Rios, EMR.
What will you miss most about Station?
I will definitely miss my teachers and the friends that I've made. Throughout these 4 years, I have made such good relationships, especially with my teachers, and they're very inspiring and have helped me through everything. And my friends a lot, especially since most of us are going to like different parts of the country, which is amazing. I will miss not being able to see them every day.
Where'd all the time go? It's starting to fly. See how the hands go, waving goodbye. No, I get so forgetful when I look in your eyes. Walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, blocking the shade. There ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. Gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and slow, she'll turn to stone at hospitals and funeral homes. And when the tide rises, somebody sinks and is gone in the blink of an eye.
What a beautiful, beautiful group of graduates, and what a beautiful Station Nation crowd we have at Rupp Arena today. Good afternoon. At this time, I want to thank our Fayette County Board of Education, Superintendent Liggins, Deputy Superintendent Barber, Assistant Superintendent Bradford, and Chief McMillan for their unwavering support of the academies of Bryan Station, our community, our students, and our faculty. Your love for the students of the North Side does not go unnoticed and is felt. And on behalf of Station Nation, thank you. Next, would the proud Bryan Station alumni in the crowd please stand up at this time and be recognized? Now, will all of the parents and guardians in the crowd please stand at this time and be recognized? Thank you for your sacrifices you have made over the years, and I want to congratulate you on the opportunity to be able to celebrate your babies today. Thank you, parents. The Academies of Bryan Station has 3 educators who will be retiring this year. They have invested countless hours of time and immeasurable amounts of energy above and beyond their defined roles and responsibilities. So when I call their names, please join me in congratulating them on a job well done. Miss Mary Welch, please stand. Mr. Rusty Wilhoit, please stand. Miss Michelle Good, please stand. Thank you, and you will definitely be missed. Speaking of faculty, Bryan Station High School has the best faculty and staff in the state of Kentucky. Parents, our faculty and staff love your kids. They love our school, and they love the Station community. With all that being said, all of the Bryan Station faculty and staff, please stand and get your flowers. Thank you. Would all the class of 2025 seniors who intend to pursue a major in education this fall and/or plan on joining one of our armed forces, please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you for your service to our country and our communities. Now let's talk about Station Nation, that old pride of the North Side and the class of 2025. I would like to take the next few moments to highlight a few of our school's student outcomes that are newsworthy and directly reflect our station standards. You'll see the importance of their presence, of their performance, and their pride. And that's that sense of belonging to something bigger than yourself. Our enrollment and attendance continues to rise. We have a student enrollment of over 2,000 beautifully diverse students for the 3rd year in a row. We have over 40 countries and 30 languages that are represented within our student body. Everybody belongs at Station. (1,042) of our Station students were enrolled in at least one AP, one dual credit, and/or an advanced course this school year. 1,042 Bryan Station students. As of yesterday morning, exactly 1,000 students at Station in grades 9 through 12 have earned the recognition of being post-secondary ready. This includes our freshman academy, doubling their industry certifications this school year. Now let's talk about post-secondary readiness and the class of 2025. You surpassed the 95% mark for the first time in school's history. Congratulations. 476 seniors earned the recognition of being post-secondary ready. 257 industry certifications were earned by you. 214 of those are identified as high demand by the Kentucky Department of Education. Let's talk about it by the academy. Our Leadership Academy had a 92% post-secondary readiness this school year. Engineering Academy, 95% post-secondary ready. IT Academy, 95%. And the Medical Academy, over 100% of our Medical Academy students were post-secondary ready. Let's talk about work-based learning and workforce development. Our class of 2025 earned over $500,000 in income this school year. $500,000 they contributed to our economy here in Lexington. Congratulations. The class of 2025 earned an FCPS and state record 107 sealed by literacy awards, meaning they have proven to be proficient in reading and writing more than one language. Our dual language immersion program continues to show why it is the best magnet program in the state of Kentucky. Not just the fact that over 300 of our DLI students are fluently bilingual, with average ACTs in the mid to high 20s. But most importantly, our dual language immersion program has committed over 2,000 hours of community service this school year, directly impacting our Spanish-speaking families in our community. Our Air Force, JROTC, has an enrollment of over 170 students, has a 4-year graduation rate of 99%, and won the Distinguished Unit Award this school year. I'm not done. Our Station Arts program continues to shine within our school community. We had 7 students accepted into the Governor's School of the Arts, 18 students accepted into KMEA's All-State Group. 37 of our graduates have earned the Seal of Arts Excellence. Over 1,500 hours have our Station Arts students given back through community service to our community. From the leadership of the distinguished guests I mentioned earlier, Fayette County Public Schools and Bryan Station High School was named the 2025 Best Communities for Music Education by the NAM Foundation. Our Mariachi Escudo was the first mariachi to perform at the Opera House and the Lexington Legends Stadium. And our theater program received the most nominations out of all the high schools in Lexington for the Bradley Awards. Our graduation rates have been over 92% for 5 consecutive years, with each graduation rate among each of our demographic groups exceeding the national average. One example, our African American student graduation rate is higher than the national average by double digits, with our Station students graduating at 95% for 2 consecutive years. We had 622 student athletes participate on a KHSAA sanctioned team roster this school year, and that number doesn't even include the hundreds of additional students who participate in the 60+ clubs and organizations that we offer at Station. Not only do our students meet the Fayette County Public Schools portrait of a graduate, our students are enrolled, they are employed, and/or they are enlisted. And they are absolutely going to make our community a better place. I could go on, but I'm not. I'll just drop the mic right here and say that yes, Station Nation, there's only one of us. And over the last several years, our students and our staff and our school community, we have done exactly what we said we were going to do. I share these well-earned and well-deserved accolades, accomplishments, and recognitions of our school community for a couple of reasons. First, our students know what our station standards mean. They know that their presence matters. They know that their performance matters. And they know how important it is to belong to something bigger than themselves. This is how it's supposed to be. Look how beautifully diverse this crowd is and the class of 2025 is. And look at the excellence that they have achieved. There is no school that looks like we do, that sounds like we do, that is built like we are built, that are achieving the outcomes that our school is achieving. Quite frankly, they not like us. As I say every morning on the announcements, everybody wants to be a part of the one and only Station Nation, but they can't. They can only imagine being us, and that's the greatest of all the great city schools. And if nobody's told you today that they love you, Station does and always will. And as always, it is a great day to be a defender. At this time, I am going to ask our superintendent, Dr. Liggins, to please join me at the podium. Superintendent Dr. Liggins, I am ready to certify to you and the Fayette County Board of Education that each of these 589 Bryan Station High School graduates seated here today meet the criteria as set forth by Fayette County Public Schools and the Kentucky Department of Education to be awarded an official diploma from Bryan Station High School.
Thank you, Principal Hell. In my authority as Superintendent of Schools and on behalf of the Board of Education, I hereby accept these students as graduates of Fayette County Public Schools. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you. It is my distinct pleasure to present to you the graduating class of Bryan Station High School, class of 2025. Administrators and counselors, it's that time. Let's prepare to receive our diplomas.
Now introducing Bryan Station High School Star Learners. Tanner James Clark. Cadence Marie Deaton. Jaden Lee Keller. Now introducing the Academy of Engineering, Manufacturing, and Robotics. Gavin William Adams.
Cooper Ethan Arvin.
Keelan Pierre Adams.
Liliana Bautista.
Sergio Aguilar Cruz.
Reese Malone Burdine.
Robert Christian Alvarado Silva.
Tyler Joseph Bobadilla.
Mario Israel Amayo Galvez.
Jackson Corey Branham.
Cyril Stephanie Angeles Sanchez.
Arturo Bravo Jr.
Marcos Alexander Angulo Malpica.
Antoine Montez Lamar Burton.
Edwin Eduardo Araño Perez.
Jonathan James Calloway.
Wyatt James Arnold.
Carla Gabriela Capellan de la Rosa.
Miguel Angel Castro Gonzalez.
Andy Jonathan Casimiro Bogdanio.
Akeem Lavelle Clay.
Christopher Castillon Quadra.
Isaiah Neil Demarion Clay.
Tanner Lee Ellis.
Ricardo Contreras Dominguez.
Carl Wayne Eversole III.
Ioni Alexander Cortez Reyes.
Durley Figueroa Figueroa.
Josue de Jesus Leabano.
Damari Tavon Fogel.
Davinsky Desir.
Ada Norma Grace Folchek.
Sean Alexander Die.
Stephen Anthony Henry Lee Franklin II.
Joyce Matuzi Djuma.
Edwin Uriel Garcia Andrada.
Patrick Anthony Douglas Jr.
Maurice Deontay Garrison Jr.
Zachary Solomon Doyle.
Destiny Ali Gomez.
Priscilla Kavita Dunn.
Yahir Gonzalez Dominguez.
Uriel Elizondo.
Christian Gonzalez Quintana.
Layla Grayson Harden.
Eileen Gutierrez Flores.
Emma Grace Harris.
Aiden Connor Hall.
Robin Jane Heist.
Cameron Rashad Johnson.
Jacob Emery Hens.
Samuel Kashindi.
Margarita Milagros Hernandez.
Sean Allen Kendall.
Alejandro Hernandez Hernandez.
Shahab Osama Khalid Khalif.
Oscar Miguel Hernandez Mamihe.
Modegi Kenyanda.
Denajia Yvette Denise Hicks.
Christian Lopez Lucas.
Dylan Harrison Howard.
Maria Lisbeth Luna Chavez.
Aaron Eady.
Luz Marceli Macau Oriana.
Bruce Patient Ashimwe.
Abdul Hakim Masudi.
Roxana Yamilet Uterbe Garcia.
Nathaniel Wilson Merkant.
Eden Victoria Alexandria Johnson.
Juan Cristo Meza.
Prince Lemvo Ngoma.
Jeffrey Monfort Castillejos.
Jacob Adan Norvel.
Anderson Emiliano Ray Cardozo.
Mohammed Ahmad Olayan.
Maria de Los Angeles Rios Rodriguez.
Maria Michaela Pacham Pop.
Alexander Michael Robbins.
Garrett Day Payton.
Jackie Samuel Robinson III.
Isaiah Curtis Paget.
Diego Alejandro Rodriguez Armas.
Sanjay Thomas Parker.
Laura Maria Romero.
Aniket Vidyakumar Patel.
Dayami Gabriela Rosales Tobar.
Arya Patel.
Emmanuel Rosales Martinez.
Ulysses Perez de la Cruz.
Emmeline Rusi.
Logan Charles Preston.
Hafashimana Saidi.
Kenton Levi Puckett.
Kayla Sanchez Zurita.
Iamfer Andre Ramirez Hernandez.
Elliot Dale Satterley.
Yves Shiaka.
Michaela Page Sheets.
Lyric Nevea May Sydney.
Victor Manuel Villagrana Diaz.
Jonathan Christopher Slaughter.
Devin Edward Walker.
Brennan Richard Stennett.
Jaden Edward Lee Napier West.
Keaton Isaiah Antonio Stout.
Tegan Clark Whittle.
Christopher Diaz Streejan.
Robbie Donovan Wilson.
Braylon Jamar Taylor.
Robert Henry Young.
Alexis Guadalupe Trejo Laguna. Edwin Guadalupe Trejo Laguna. Amir Dwayne DeAndre Tyler. Joseph Manuel Valdez Parrish. Hunter London Van Patten. Justin Stephen Ventura Ramirez. Now introducing the Academy of Information Technology. Brandon Joseph Alaman Gonzalez.
Darius Xavier Carter.
Sikajuo Amangu.
Juan Manuel Chavarria Garcia.
Maximus Nathan Benice.
Hannah Catherine Clark.
Christian Barrera.
Alejandro Cole Myers.
Glenn Williams Pachanga Cueda.
Byron Emmanuel Cooper.
Andrew Ray Bachanga Nwabe.
Jubilai Cornelio Ginchis.
Parker Phoenix Edwin Black.
Abigail Page Cutright.
Kevin Blas Anaya.
James Michael Anthony Davis.
Michael Antwi Boateng.
Jamie Allen Davis.
Ileana Serenity Bowie.
Tamarion Detez Davis.
Matthew Dylan Nicholas Boland.
Deontay Elijah Edwards.
Aaliyah Jade Brown.
Brooke Elizabeth Etter.
Demetrius Raphael Campbell.
Brian Jose Hernandez.
Brandon Michael Lee Eversole.
India Amira Hill.
Nevea Renice Floyd.
Olivia Cheyenne Howe.
Estella Madeline Fowler.
Liam Hurley.
Olivia Judith Opal Gary.
Hope Iranzi.
Tanya Gayton Navarro.
Ricardo Izquierdo Cruz.
Kaylee Nicole Gilmore.
Zoe Jade Jennings.
Alyssa Jaden Gomez.
Tiana Monet Soraya Jones.
Gracie May Green.
Justin Matthew King.
Zacchaeus Rayon Gray.
Maya Alexis Kirk.
Blaze Dalton Hagan.
Furman Laura Rodriguez.
Braden Micah Hart.
Steve Miller.
Jeffrey Matthew Hartman.
Kais Douglas Monroe.
Adrian Gregory Hernandez.
Emmanuel Jr. Montes.
Mika Rosalinda Larios.
Carla Vanessa Montiel.
Sophia Elizabeth Long.
Michael Brian Moreno Carbajal.
Alan Elias Lopez Garcia.
Carla Joanna Moreno Morales.
Alyssa Reagan Likens.
Jonathan Adonis Moreno Morales.
Ashley Karina Macias Cruz.
Hamdallah Ali Musa.
Brian Marquez Chavez.
Benjamin Emil Goy.
Evan Kai Mason.
Vanessa Ocampo Valles.
Braden Allen McCarty.
James Robert Orozco Cordova.
Connor Patrick McNamara.
Osman Josue Asiego.
Zoe Lynn McQueen.
Marley Osiris Padilla Miranda.
Jocelyn Mendez Valladares.
Cody Allen Stone.
Catherine Mendoza Marin.
Kiasha Lazarica Smith.
Nielsen Deborah Park.
Dwayne Lamar Stallworth.
Isaiah Eli Pinkston.
Christina Faye Stokely.
Marcus Sherrod Rand Jr.
Timothy Wayne Sturgis.
Justin Mackay Richmond.
Mariama Monet Tangara.
Gabriela Abigail Rivera.
David Tham.
Elijah Thomas Robinson.
Parker Dale Thomas.
Paolo Antonio Rosales Cambre.
Jada Lene Thompson.
Joycey Yanibel Sanchez.
Alice Uera.
Victoria Alejandra Sanchez Neme.
Freddie Adan Vargas Jr.
Elijah Levon Shannon.
Danya Valeria Vituro Ventura.
Neville Shabu. Chase Edward Skinner. Dylan Michael Wall. Trey Marius Nebron Warford. Olivia Natalie Warren. Kaylin Kamar Dominique Washington. Zaylijuan Jameer White. Michael Deshaun Wilder II. Camille Lynette Wilhite. Anthony Quinn Yobal Paulin. Reagan Lynn Nicole Zimmerman.
Now introducing the Academy of Leadership and Professional Services, Zuri Amira Acting. Amira.
Bryce Morgan Brooks.
Gabriel Victoria.
Jasmine Rain Carroll.
Amarion Trayvon Alexander.
Monte Darvel Ashford. Evie Rose Casey.
Jordan Thomas Blake Axum.
Olivia Dawn Cottle.
Caleb Corey Lewis Bailey.
Estrella Chavaria.
Uzil Batras Chavez.
Teandre Jaquan Clark.
Cody William Byrne.
Isaiah Michael Taylor Clifton.
Octavian Dwayne Cortez Black.
Jalen Cole.
Usea Aiken Lamont Boaz.
Jocelyn Labrada Cortez Hernandez.
Jaquez Laron Boulder.
Brian Gerardo Cruz Santos.
Tiana Deshay Bowman.
Carlia Bell Dobson.
Nevaeh Kai Bradley.
Kylan Pierce Hale Green.
Jaylise Rain Viviana English.
Tamia Joy Green.
Brianna Erazo Damas.
Crystal Guzman.
Jaden Grace Fernandez.
Xavier Thomas Hawkins.
Malachi David Floyd.
Janai Sayer Haywood Delph.
Jocelyn Celine Garay.
Justin Delane Henson.
Amarion Marquise George.
Brittany Janet Hernandez.
Chelsea Ann Girardi.
Samuel Hernandez Soto.
Christian Michael Gerton.
Olive Urankunda.
Wayne Michael Gilly.
Gabriella Janelle Johnson.
Gabriel Brian Gonzalez.
James Caden Johnson.
Eulalia Araceli Gonzalez Gasper.
Meshea Damani Johnson.
Aurelie Gonzalez Gonzalez.
Jeremy Akonkwa Mayuyu.
Abiana Jamaya Elizabeth Grady.
Idalma Marely Mazariegos Rodriguez.
Patient Katawanga.
Catherine May McBride.
Asher Christian Cook.
Carla Anaí Mahia Roblero.
Gerardo Josiel Lemus Pace.
Aubrey Jean Miller.
Jasmine Gray Lewis.
Hayden Francis Moore.
Mackenzie Alexis Little.
Uziel Morales Perez.
Luigi Micah Lewis.
Neftali Muamba.
Marie Latrillis Mapson.
John-Luc Iragalubuamwa Namugoya.
Javalsa Esther Simba Makaya.
Christopher Nangel Kasongo.
Andrea Jamina Moduamo.
Araya Lynn Page.
Maria Isabel Marquez Montez.
Daira Sarai Perez Martinez.
Georgine Molanda Masanga.
Dion Yavel Deshai Pinkney.
David Matamoros Donicio.
Kristen Nicole Sharp.
Tanya Emily Prado Perez.
Jessica Karen Silva Flores.
Juan Angel Casada Araza.
Sanaya Marie Smith.
Yoreli Rabadan Morales.
Kelvin Hipolito Solano Abiel.
Naima Ramos Fuerte.
Eleanor Braden Solt.
Oscar Rangel.
Gabrielle Christine Spillman.
Giovanni Resendez Guzman.
Tiana Sheree Stewart.
Shavion Anel Robinson.
Brinley Sanaya Taff.
Jack Roblero De Leon.
Richard Toledo Galicia.
Anthony Bradley Roblero Juarez.
Edgar David Turcios Velasquez.
Brian Rodriguez Morales.
Charmel Mambuene Umba.
Ashley Romulo.
Ramon Uriostegui Mena.
Callie Mackenzie Salomon. Naomi Nicole Soriano Ucida. Inez Wimbabazi. Viliana Vierbo Montiel. Keon Deshaun Watson. Elijah Keontae White. Janaya Lynette Denise White. Amani Deshaun Williams. Dariah Lanice Renee Williams. Mackenzie Lee Margaret Williams. Amarion Khalil Williams. Marguerite Willanja. Jerome Antoine Yancey. Dalen Bryce Yankee. Kaveh Latrice Young.
Now introducing the Academy of Medical Sciences. Trina Hepron Aqua.
Christian Correa Brannon.
Ashole Vanilary Yaznik Adams.
Gracie Marie Brown.
Jocelyn Michelle Aguilera Flores.
Tanner Christopher Lee Brown.
Ariana Gabrielle Allen.
Destiny Rochelle Campbell.
Emily Albizo.
April Star Carpenter.
Angela Oana Angulo Rugerio.
Tate Joseph Carpenter.
Gabriela Raina Antonio Hernandez.
Jasmine Carizales Villasana.
Ashley Crystal Antonio Ortiz.
Jordan Andrew Carter.
Bernadine Badio.
Kamaya Annette Cottle.
Leslie Diana Barrios Rojo.
Olivia Lily Cottle.
Keegan Alec Baxter.
Denaja Laria Clay.
Noemi Beltran Palomino.
Ashanti Joe Cloud.
Emily Nicole Boggs.
Adrielle Sue Crescents Coleman.
Yasmin Contreras Peña.
Basona Elizabeth Gain.
Maria de Jesus Coutinho Giza.
Cecilia Ascension Garces.
Spencer Finn Davis.
Vanya Garcia Reyes.
Parker Dean Drake.
Michaela Aaron Gerard.
Jack Ryan Duffy.
Damir Limontes Gaston.
Yennefer Alondra Esquivel Avila.
Elazane Jonia Gentry.
Jonathan Emerson Kong Farrar.
Dariante Martirius Gilliam.
Brunley Gu Kafan Pham.
Jakaya Denise Glover.
Beyonce Elisa Fraga.
Nalasia Marie Godoy.
Uengesi Francois.
Carmen Amanda Gold.
Lamari Alasia Franklin.
Alondra Jael Gonzalez Perez.
Peyton Francis Fuller.
Giselle Deshay Green.
Riley K. Fuller.
Thomas Michael Grossman.
Anne-Marie Amelie Gazelli.
Jonathan Thomas Johnson.
Ajiana Marie Hall.
Kamara Marie Jones.
Angel Rabinesha Lachey Henderson.
Sanaya Lynn Jones.
Zaira Hernandez Cayetano.
Tristan Thomas Jones.
Brianna Beatriz Herrera.
Keegan May Calker.
Kiari Jakai Heron.
Brennan Jacob Kelly.
Joseph Robert Hicks.
Sydney Aaron Thomas Roberto King.
Euphoria Lane Hodge.
Jakees Keelan Lewis Smith.
Destiny Jade Hudnall.
Arthur Deshaun Lewis Jr.
Samantha Inchariga Sarmiento.
Crystal Lazama Garcia.
Cash Otis Richard Jackson.
Emily Brooke Lowe.
Lanice Janae James.
Emily Lozano Perez.
Isabella Marie Jimenez.
Max Frederick Majors.
Fela Malongo.
Jack Alberto Orduna.
Katie Jasmine Martinez Carrion.
Mayan Indea Pace.
Emily Janice May.
Zuri Pina Diaz.
Piper Jean McClure.
Samaya Lee Penny.
Annabelle Vay McDonald.
Pavel Ahayas Perez Bamaka.
Brian Wade McMillian.
Crystal Andrea Perez Morales.
Malaya Drew McNear.
Nicole Marie Picard Ramirez.
Kayla Nicole Mills.
Riley Stephen Paul.
Beatriz Bertoli Morera.
Saviana Lachey Luis Price.
Riley Emma Morris.
Verlyn Quinteros Gonzalez.
Naomi Antonia Kingi Nakatala.
Patrick Robert Real.
Emery Janessa Nathaniel.
Cassandra Faith Rickerson.
Jaden Thomas O.
Julia Grace Robinson.
Amy Saray Roblero Ramirez.
Guadalupe Soriano Soriano.
Yasira Rodriguez Armenta.
Evan Charles Spickert.
Paris Elizabeth Rojas.
Madison Page Stamper.
Emmanuel Rosales Zopiacle.
Riley Harrison Stinson.
Jamilet Alani Rosas Marquez.
Bailey Simone Tevis.
Angela Sanchez Cortazar.
Avery Lauren Thomas.
Zanaya Jalea Janice Sanford.
Ethan O'Brien Thomas.
Liam Joseph Schilling.
Gabrielle Nicole Thomas.
Javen Monteo Cigar.
Aaliyah Jordan Sophia Updike.
Melody Rose Solano Ocampo.
Mauricio Villanueva.
Myjon Cartel Williams.
Farron Dior Wayne.
Sarah Elaine Williamson.
Brooke Lynn Weathers.
Amaya Nicole Young.
Amira Leanne White.
Brian Zamorano.
Now introducing Fayette County Special Programs. Alondra Tamara Ali.
Michelle Alessandra Dominguez.
Irvin Arnulfo Altazar.
Kira Shakay Jean Dunham.
Jasmine Marie Alvarez.
Rashad Nasir Faulkner.
Demonterion Liquan Bell.
Madison Jean Marie Freeman.
Emmanuel Bobo Bodilla.
Davina Shalanda Gacinda.
Courtney K. Chadwell.
Godwin Emmanuel God Has Done It.
Atticus Zachariah James Hodge.
Mako Lamont Greer Jr.
Lemaya May Beatty Hopewell.
Matthew Luis Gutierrez.
Zaria Ariel Danae Hughes.
Jason Asante Higgins.
Anne-Marie Deshelle Hutt.
Antonio Lagunes.
Janaya Jones.
David Jeremiah Lee.
Tylea Raylan Kenyon.
Soleil Amaria My Love Lewis.
Gregory James Kidd.
Dylan Lee Linville.
Marley Nevaeh Mays.
Krista V. Mangwa.
Landon James McFarland.
Martin Silva Silva.
Andrew Cole Mink.
Sanaya Lee Sleet.
Brandon Alexander Reyes Zelaya.
Miani Amira Smith.
Bristlin Crystal Roblero Otrilla.
Enmerly Rosbelli Sosa Camejo.
Katie Jolie Silva.
Ariana Paige Steglick.
Cherish Renee Michelle Wheeler Copeland.
Chanel D. Talley.
Michaela Denise Wilder.
Kaylee Isabella Simone Thompson.
Jarrell Douglas Wilkerson Jr.
True Heavenly Marita Turley.
Rachel Dally Marie Williams.
Charlize Walker.
Good afternoon, families, staff, and class of 2025. My name is Kayla Sanchez Zurita, and I'm a Bryan Station ambassador. As an ambassador, I've had the privilege of representing our class in many ways, welcoming guests, sharing our experiences, and showing the pride we have in Bryan Station. But today, I'm especially honored to speak not just as a representative, but as someone who is deeply grateful. First, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to stand here today, for the strength, the guidance, and the blessings that have brought me and my classmates to this moment. And second, I want to turn our attention to the people who have been with us through every late night, every challenge, and every moment of growth. I want to take a moment to focus on the people who have been quietly standing behind us every step of the way, our parents. To all the moms, dads, guardians, and family members who have supported us, this day is just as much yours as it is ours. You dreamed of this day for us long before we even understood what it meant. And now we're here. Because while we worked hard to get here, we know we didn't do it alone. Behind every achievement and every step forward, our parents have been there, supporting us, encouraging us, and believing in us when we had doubts. You are the ones who stayed up late helping with last-minute projects, who sat with us through tears and frustration, who celebrated our small victories when no one else saw them. You worked hard, sacrificed, and gave so much of yourselves so we could be here today, so we could chase our dreams, grow into our own people, and stand proud on this stage. There were times we stumbled, times we doubted ourselves, but you believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. You kept pushing us, guiding us, and loving us through it all. And now, here we are, at the place you always hoped we'd reach. Not just earning a diploma, but becoming the kind of people you knew we could be. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Thank you for never giving up on us. Thank you for your strength, your patience, your love. Thank you especially to my mom, Vanessa Zurita, and my dad, Victor Sanchez, for supporting me every step of the way. I am who I am today because of you. As we step into the future, we carry your lessons, your values, and your hopes with us. And no matter where we go or what we do, we'll always be your kids, trying to make you proud. This moment belongs to you too. Thank you. Will the class of 2025 please rise? Join me as we turn our tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2025.